I'm talking about past Piccadilly Crop winner, a man that has offered so much to the Cropova Festival, and he has also, I would never forget that Spider-Man outfit. But this is one of the kings of calypso music in Barbados, and he is now putting on a different kind of hat, where he's going to be producing a Soca Monarch. And if you ain't hear about what Adrian Clarke doing yet, you gotta hug up your radio a bit close to your ear, because we can talk about it right here, right now. Adrian Clarke, tell Barbados good afternoon, my brother.
Ladies, good morning, good afternoon, Barbados. How are you?
Clarke, what do you
I good. Happy Cropova, Barbados. Happy Cropova to each and every one of you out there. It's Cropova, Lord.
Yeah, it's Cropova, Lord.
That's right, it's Cropova.
For real.
So it's Cropova, and we know that one of the big parts of Cropova has always been a party Monarch or Soca Monarch or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And when they had the announcement that there wasn't the NCF Soca Monarch this year, I was starting to see some posts on Facebook, Adrian Clarke talking about Soca Monarch coming. And they were waiting and peeping and see what happening. So Adrian Clarke, I hear you was on CBC Morning Barbados as well talking about this.
Well, I was on the CBC like news Morning Barbados. I think I was probably asleep.
That's early for you.
I got blackout curtains, buddy. So it's been night real long for me at times. But
yeah. People that missed that day, let me hear know what's going on. Give me the summary about what's this thing, and then we can.
Oh yeah. I can make it real simple. December. Ooh, yeah, December is Christmas. I probably thinking a 2019 Christmas song. But yes, July 31st. That's the day before Emancipation Day, which is August 1st. Which is Mikey show. Can't forget Mikey. Can't stand him. Yeah. So I am the 31st. And the next day is a holiday. So you have no excuse to not come out on the 31st. It's going to be a night event. Because, the Monday people can get home from work. Those of us who choose to go to work on that day, know that party Monarch, Soca Monarch, I should say, the Soca Rumble will be on the 31st at Bushy Park. And you know how Bushy Park is. We got enough space up there to hold 2 Soca Monarchs if we choose to. On the same day.
So that's the official title, the Soca Rumble?
Soca Rumble. Let's get ready to rumble.
So why that name be Soca Rumble? Because I see on your Facebook status as well, you got Soca, and then Soca.
Yes, Soca versus Soca.
Wow.
So you've ever seen a 3-man tag team match? They gave me that.
Jeez.
So you got Power Soca. People like Mikey. You got Sweet Soca. All these sweet singers. You got plenty of them.
Like Marsville that ended
like jumping up and down.
Marsville, yeah, he's keeping bare noises. And then you have the Bashment. Like who again?
Same Marsville.
You know understand? And people like Skrilla. That sort of guys can enter the competition. Because there's no Bashment competition. There's no Sweet Soca competition. Right? There's no Power Soca competition. There is a Soca versus Soca. Once you know you have the ability, once you know you have the track, the song, we're going to let you know very soon how you can enter that song, where you can register that song and get it into the competition. No semi-finals. It's a straight final. Oh yeah, straight final. It's like almost like the Royal Rumble.
It's true. Straight to WrestleMania.
Straight to WrestleMania.
So how would you judge 3 of those subgenres of music? I know it's all a part soca thing, but say Bashment, Sweet, and Power. How would you judge those 3 together?
I always say good music is good music, right? There's good Bashment out there. There definitely is good Sweet Soca, and there definitely is good Power Soca, right? Some of us will fall on the way side, and you'll say, well, if I want to be part of competition X, I need to. You will have a criteria. You see what you need to have, and you can follow that as far as getting in the competition and being able to compete. Now, I called the name there earlier, Mikey Mercer.
Yeah.
We know Mikey, when it comes to competition, is a beast.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, let me put it this way. I am usually in competition with Mikey. Going up against Mikey. Now backing Mikey harder now. Right? Because I like the beast. There's a beast in Mikey when it comes to competition.
Oh yeah.
The same thing with TC.
Yeah.
Right? These are guys who know how to follow criteria.
Yeah.
Edwin Hear Wuh.
Yeah.
When it comes to
there's some big names there, boy.
Big guys, you know, understand? Big people. And when you find Mikey, multiple winner.
Yeah.
Edwin, multiple winner, and TC the same way. She's won it multiple times. She won it 2009 and she won it 2010.
Yeah.
Right? So my thing is, these are guys who know how to follow criteria. Right? So watch, see what they've done, follow it. Right? The criteria put out there, you know, this is what you need. You got lyrics, you got melody, and something I think that's been very much missing with the soca competitions, the party competitions, when you get to the finals. I always thought that the points for crowd response was way too low. Way too low.
Yeah, I was not about to ask you because you mentioned the name criteria of.
Oh yeah.
I was
You're gonna see when we put out our information exactly what the criteria is going to be like. There'll be changes to what you're accustomed years before. There'll be changes because this is something that was missing. If you have a song and it's rocking the party. Because
you're the music, soca music is for the people. You're supposed to dance.
This is the people competition. That's the way we're looking. And I'm glad you mentioned that because we're gonna get the judges to choose the first set, right? All but one.
Okay.
The people will choose that other person.
Okay.
Okay.
But that person must have signed up
from before. Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're still within the criteria that has been set and the standard that has been set.
Yeah,
so you just can't come around and be like, I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
It's been vetted. Okay.
From my WWE watching days, I can't
Lord.
remember no bad I used to have 30 people in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
You know how much competitors we're gonna have for?
Yes,
the
I do.
Soca Rumble?
We won't have as much as 30. And we definitely gonna have as much as what the past competition had, which was 20. This is my first time. Everything came out late. The announcement was made by the NCF that they were doing it, I think around March.
Yeah.
So I jumped on it back then, calling around, you know, to get persons interested in.
How hard was that? How difficult was it to put all this together, Adrian?
It's still being put together, buddy. It's still being put together. What I can say is, before you answer that, there'll be 12 persons in the finals. All right, 12. If someone comes by and say, "Yeah, Adrian, hold this 40,000 here," so we can increase numbers.
Okay.
Anybody out there, if your back pocket hurting a little bit, it's burning, you know, and you got saying for this cause.
And you really shouldn't be sitting on that sort of thing in your back pocket. It would actually, you know, alter your
Also,
pocket, you know?
yeah.
So you gotta be careful.
Got your skill.
You want some symmetry about there?
Exactly. So what you can do is, as far as symmetry goes, I am very good in the receiving
of it.
You understand when it comes to
you're the 180.
Yeah, I have.
You're not perpendicular to
okay. I've worked that practice.
The hypotenuse.
The extend, receive.
Yeah, I receive. You extend. You stretch your arms out, palms up.
It's a parallel relationship.
And I will place my palm over your palm and kindly take away that which is offsetting your symmetry.
Yeah, I got you. I
appreciate it. But sorry, Sims. What I must say is a huge, and I mean a massive thank you to the team at Bushy Park. And when I say the team at Bushy Park, we started from the top with Mark Maloney.
Wow.
Okay,
awesome.
We started with Mark Maloney.
Awesome.
I contacted Mark and I said, "Hey, NCF not doing this show, are you looking at doing this show? What do you think?" And he said, "Hey, well, explore it. We explore it and see." And before you know it, we had a team together to work along and get this competition happening. Yeah. Because they see, you know what, it's part of the cultural landscape. It's been there since 1995.
Wow.
Edwin, are you ready?
Yeah, boy.
Are you ready?
I'm not going to say my age because I know very well what I was doing my little cheerleading at my school sports.
She was out there doing the girl thing.
Yes. Not that small though. It was closer to
younger thing.
Closer to common entrance.
Okay, still little girl.
But the Soca Rumble is a kind of fine. Coming.
Oh,
obviously, still looking for more support on the outside, but it definitely coming. You're going to be having 12 competitors.
12 competitors. Stage. 11 will be chosen by the judges at present. 11 will be chosen by the judging panel, and that one person will be chosen by John Public. I don't want to speak too much of the term, but I believe that that one person will be out of a, as far as when the judges choose the 11, there'll be a certain group of names that would have been close to getting in that 11.
Okay.
And you will have the opportunity to choose out of that group. Because we expect to get the soca artists to really come forward and enter. So you might find 90 or 190 plus. You never know. So to tell John Public, vote on the 180 or something that you might have, or there about 178, depending on where you have, never know. That'd be kind of tough, you know. So it's best to have, after that 11, the other, say 5 or 6 persons that you may be able to choose from that would have barely missed out, you know. And and we know there have always been times when people say, "Well, I put out here and get him, he sounded good." I put
always happen.
It will always happen.
Do you got any people that you have been speaking with that have been able to give you, you know, some advice and, you know, just anything to help you along the way? Because this can't be easy.
I've had a few. I've been speaking to some promoters. I've been speaking to some artists. I've been speaking to some business heads, and it's always good to listen. I always tell people I learn a lot from keeping my mouth shut and listen. You understand? Ask pertinent questions, and that's what I've been doing. Fortunately, I keep positive people around me, but not yes people. Right? I don't really get yes people. I like people that will tell me, yo, Clarke, right? So when you hear me call names like David Weatherhead, you know, he's always around me from Pickety Crop, etc. You know, if I read a song, he would tell me straight, no, that's stupidness. You didn't start again, right? And I'd be like, this man for real? But I can do it, right? Because I trust his judgment. I have my very close friend here in Tonya Morris, who's always giving me advice too. She tells me off regular too. You know, but you keep those other people around you, and it's good to have those people, you know, around you that will tell you as it is. You know, and not people can say, man. And that time you're going down a hill, 90 miles an hour, and realize, oh shoot, I forget to change the brakes. Ain't got no brakes, you know. So you keep those other people around you, and as I said, I've been listening. I really enjoyed having a nice chat with Al Jokes a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, and you cannot talk to Al Jokes for 10 minutes.
I was reading the whole book.
You gotta bring a beverage there, buddy.
You cannot prepare to sit down, and let me tell you, you are going to go through the years and years and years of what's been going on with the likes of Al Jokes from his days at the Nation, etc. And of course we were talking about promotions and the things you should, the do's and the don'ts. You know, so it's always good to learn. I did an event at Bushy Park, very first event ever at Bushy Park in 2010. The rain washed it out. Right? It wasn't a mistake, it was a learning experience. You understand? And a lot of people may not know this, but I'm the one who introduced the NCF to Bushy Park in 2010. Right? I remember taking the team up there and showing them, this is where you should have the Soca Party Monarch up here, space. The name of the place in Barbara got more parking than Bushy Park right
now.
Well, it's 4 cars.
it is in the title.
It's 4 cars.
You know what I mean? You can listen. You can even park amongst the dead.
Oh yeah.
If you choose
to.
Not in the same spot, but
not gonna I know that you also, Adrian, mentioned that the criteria will be coming out later on. But I just had a thought about people who may they might be aligned with the criteria when it does come out, but they have already brought a song like from now. Do you just want people to create for this specific competition?
No. Listen. My thing is, I've been hearing some of these songs are on the radio playing already. I hear them every single day, and more coming all the time. You just heard the likes of Rhea, and she isn't just doing one type of soca genre. You can decide. She can decide if she want to enter. For example, she's going to enter Bashment, or she could enter with the soca track was played there earlier. So people have options. The thing is, when you go in the studio to do a song, right? I'm not going to tell anyone to really do a song for competition. Right? If you do a song and the song is done well, when you listen back to the song and you're reading the paper, the criteria say, well, yes, this carries this. Yes, there's room for this. Yes, there's room for that. Right? It will happen. But it's very opinionated when it comes to judging. Right? You're going to go a panel of 5, 7 judges, whoever, and it's their opinion on your music. Right? If you are not open to that opinion, then you won't enter. Right? Whenever I enter competition, I know one or two things will happen. I will win, or I will not win.
Yeah.
I don't say lose.
Yeah.
Because I don't like using that term. Right? They ain't got no lose.
A big one up our show is
AON Skills.
A man called AON Skills.
Don't forget, guys, check out our sister station 98.1 AON Skills with the Soca Avenue. So many artists passing through. You got to check them out later on. But as we continue here in the studio, 11 minutes before 1 o'clock with Adrian Clarke. Adrian, this might sound like a weird question I can start with, right? But I know that there are a lot
I didn't do it.
They got a lot of people on the outside who have started things, have been the pioneers, right?
Yeah.
For a lot of different things. Me and my wife as well, we've done some projects that near kill me by trying to do this thing, you understand?
Oh, nice.
It takes a certain level of insanity to get up off of your bumper and actually execute an idea. What is it that has really driven you? It was because it can't just be an idea. It gotta be saying that drive you from inside. What is really driving you to make sure that the Soca Rumble comes off, man?
Well, that's not a real question at all. I was told, a friend of mine called me and said, Clarky boy, there's no party Monarch this year. I said, again? Right? You gotta be kidding me. He said, hey, look, as though this thing can happen again. Yeah. I said, well, you sure? He said, next month, there's no party Monarch. So I was like, okay, this gotta happen, boy. This got to happen. I said, I get back to you. And I went on my phone and I started to contact. Well, I can tell you, the first person I contacted agreed to assist. Okay? The first person I contacted, I said, and I mentioned his name earlier, Mark Maloney, he said, we look at that, let me explore this idea. Okay. You know? So I was, how should I say, quite fortunate to have someone say, yeah, we look at this idea. Because I always believe that, as I said earlier, 95 is when this thing has been out there. In 96, I was in Trinidad doing the International Soca Monarch. Myself, Matt Fingal, Mike Thompson. And you had the likes of Nigel Lewis. Moving to the left, moving to the right, you know. So you're competing against these guys. And I was singing Nice Time.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And I'm quite sure you had with George, you had a Jolly Burke Jolly Burke
You forget what here.
You know? So he was in there.
Garcia,
Oh, you beat Chris Garcia?
Nice.
Right? Matt Fingal beat Chris Garcia that year, right? And Super Blue was there with Bunks. You understand? You now bring the whole of Sesame Street. Including Oscar's garbage can. You understand?
I remember that.
When I look and see this song that happened, it was like, why is that we Barbados always dropping out the things? You know? You gotta sustain things, man. Will we drop Pickety Crop? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Right?
It's part
Would it
of
be a good idea?
The word heritage always comes out when you talk about Pickety Crop.
And it won't be a good idea to do it either.
Yeah.
Because I always think this way. If you drop Pickety Crop, what's the first thing you think people can say?
That's the difficulty, so?
That's one. Maybe the second thing they will say.
You should have
They
gone
can start blaming government. Right?
Oh,
And the government ain't want to hear the calypso on it, right? So you want to take that risk, right? But it's easy to do with a party, right? It's easy, in my opinion, to do with a party because party music really don't be singing anything quote unquote political and against, you know, speaking up for the
small man,
for the small man and the underprivileged, etc. But Crop Over is driven by party music.
Yes.
Okay,
it has to.
It's driven by party music. The tourists that come here, the tourists when they come here, they come in for the party music. They come in to party. Unfortunately, the following for the calypso genre as it is, the social commentary is not as it used to be back in the day. We have a lot more younger persons being involved, and the attraction for them is the party music, the action music. So why would you not want to have what is the life of your festival happening? People say, oh, competition doing this and competition doing that. Name one main artist in Barbados who has not made his or her name from competing. Go.
It gets stuck in the mud here.
No, they did not sing. Let me sing it. Stuck in the mud, they did not sing. Neither did I'm Here, right? Wow. I'm Here is probably not old enough to compete as yet.
Amor, he found me to Amor. Because Amor's be everywhere.
Listen, Amor has been in every competition.
I think you win too.
Never placed yet.
Never placed yet.
Unfortunately.
He's always following up. So what I'm saying is, you can call the names. Edwin Yearwood, he started with Teen Talent.
Yeah.
Edwin Yearwood won Pickety Crop. He won Soca Monarch, Party Monarch. he won Road March. They're all competitions.
Yeah.
All right. Mikey Mercer supported him 1 year at UE. He said, man, I can try a thing. I said, nah, boy, we're going to do a thing.
Do it.
We're going to try. Mikey came second competition. Okay. And Mikey has been winning competitions. Beast like he. Right. Then you have TC, Teen Talent. Blood, Teen Talent. You name it. Adrian Clarke, Teen Talent. You understand? Ian Webster, I judge him in Teen Talent. You understand? So the names have all been in competition. And as much as we don't like, or we don't always like the end result because our favorite did not win, he or she didn't win. We like competition because we will quarrel about it and we will leave and walk in the street and cool. It's like how we are with politics.
Right.
You got one side supporting X party and one supporting Y party. By the end of it, when the elections finish, they still go and sit in the shop and have a drink and argue about it and then go home. Nobody trying to kill nobody. You know, we're not that kind of people.
So we you time to get him Bonnie, so I can go.
But I feel like we like to get a little Bonnie. Give me some time.
I want to play devil's advocate for a quick second, because you know they got people who can say, man, sometimes the whole energy behind the competition is be toxic and people competing against one another is don't really bring the right set of vibe to what art's supposed to be.
Or even that you have 12 people and then one person either wins all the time or I don't know. I've heard so much discussion about this. I've heard a lot of discussion about this.
I've heard that sort of talk for years. Let me look at it from this angle. When I entered competition as far as Teen Talent, I decided I'm going to sing one R&B, one Calypso. You can't sing the Calypso, boy. Calypso don't win in this year. I said, okay, right? I got to Queen's Park, Steel Shed, the 6th of September, 1993. 92, sorry. 92.
Memory good,
yeah, almost, right? Almost good. 92, and I won singing R&B and Calypso. Went to semifinals, I sang reggae and Calypso. I got to the finals, I sang Spooge and Calypso. Calypso won on that day as far as I'm concerned. You understand? I had big singers in there. I had the fanciest R&B singers, both ladies and guys singing that competition. I won. Okay? So as far as I'm concerned, that's what I've been in before all the time. R&B. I've been with Calypso and Spooge. First person to win with totally localized music. Alright? Might say to those who will figure that because I let it call names, sorry. Mikey is a competition beast. Watch him, learn from him. TC, I mentioned Edwin. You know, these people are competition beasts. They know what competition is about. They're going to win.
Yeah.
They don't go to be and also, right? That's not in their grammar, right? They go to win. So therefore, you look at these people. Lil Rick, how can I forget Lil Rick?
Reed, man.
Right?
Yes,
he is a different kind of beast now. You know what I'm saying? These guys don't go in to be also ran. They go to win.
Got you covered.
You understand? So that's what you got to look at. Look at these guys, see what they do, how they do it, and you know what? Aim to beat the best. I beat Plastic Bag. And not only did I beat Plastic Bag, I live in St. Philip.
Oh, Lord.
I come from St. John. I beat him moving St. Philip.
You start with a friend, or?
I beat him and moving to St. Philip. You understand?
Real quick, before we go though, let me know more about this thing. Once again, a quick summary.
July 31, July 31st.
July 31.
31, sir? That's what you said?
31.
Oh, very well.
Right?
Very well.
Soon the information will be revealed about how you can enter and all of that.
That's right.
That's right. As well. Look out for
the Soca Rumble. It is definitely happening. At Bushy Park. Listen, we still got room for more sponsors. We still got room for you sponsors. You generous people. You look at you. Look at you pulling out your checkbook. Look at you. Oh, so lovely. Just write that check as comfortable and as as well as possible to Ocean Gem Productions Inc. And then just call me and I will come and collect it towards the Soca Rumble on the 31st, 31st, wherever you choose to put it, of July at Bushy Park. And again, a huge thank you to the Bushy Park Experience team out there, Mark Maloney and his guys. I appreciate it very much what you're doing to make sure that culture stays alive. The party music then keep playing. I see Marshall here.
Marshall, you gotta come party, Monarch, you got to be Soca Rumble,